Hey, Sarah here. Welcome. Lunchtime, Wednesday. I was wondering whether you'd like to join me with a leg and glute stretch. 5 minutes. That's all you're going to need. 5, maybe six, depending on how much talking I do. So if your legs are feeling tight, if you've been sitting a lot, if you've been coming to my classes this week or following me online and doing my classes, you might find that your legs are a little bit tight and you need to have a little stretch. So join me. I'm going to do a legs and glutes stretch right now with you. You're going to need a long band or a belt or something like that that you can pop around your feet and hold onto. So make sure that you are not completely, you are a little bit warm. So have a little walk around your lounge or something just to get yourself warm before you join in. Please don't do this on cold joints. Hey, so we are going to get down onto the mat and we are going to have a really good stretch here. This is something that you can save as well. So, click save and you can keep coming back to it. It's 5 or 6 minutes. It's a no-brainer. Everybody should be doing this every day. It is a really good stretch, especially if you do suffer with tight legs or inflexibility through hamstrings and glutes. So grab your band while I'm chit-chatting, get yourself a little bit warm, move your legs a little bit, and let's get moving. So no specialist equipment at all other than your band. Doesn't matter if you're in your work gear, your pajamas, whatever it is. Let's do this. Everybody can. Okay, pop onto the floor and we're going to lie down onto our back. So I've been out on a run this morning as part of my training. So I didn't do a stretch afterwards. I just didn't have enough time. So I'm just really focused. So this is a really good stretch for runners, cyclists, walkers. If you walk a lot, with dogs and stuff, this is really great and an all-round good stretch. So we have the band on our foot. Make sure it's well on your foot. And I like to get the other leg out of the way. So you can bend the other leg, but to really get deep into the leg that we're stretching, let's get this leg out of the way. Relax shoulders and take both hands onto the band. Now this leg here, the leg that's in the air, ideally we want to get it as straight as possible. But I appreciate that a lot of people have really tight hamstrings and that's the challenge. So a tiny bend is absolutely fine. So we've got the leg up into the air. I'm going to point the toes directly over our head. Nice straight leg. Walking your hand up the band and get that leg in as close as possible. We're taking breaths in and we're taking breaths out as we ease that leg in. Again, make sure that if you are not a little bit warm, hold off. I don't want you to do any more damage than good. Leg over. Breaths in, breaths out. Good work. Take another deep breath in. As you breathe out, bring that leg in just a tiny bit closer again. So we're feeling a stretch in the back of the leg. My leg is as straight as I can get it. Keep pulling until you reach that point of resistance and then just let that stretch happen. So still while the leg is in this position, we're now going to tweak the position of your whole leg. So now the toes pointing inwards. So you've got like pigeon toes, but I'm still pulling that band and putting a same amount of pressure there. Breaths in, breaths out. And then we're going to change position of the foot. So now the foot is pointing outwards. Still the leg is directly up in the air, but toes pointing outwards. So just again a different stretch through the hamstrings. And then slowly let this leg drop out to the side. I'm just going to take one hand away and take that arm out. Take it to the side, but do not let it touch the floor. Let's have a little bit of tension through the leg. Hips stay firmly down, shoulder, opposite shoulder stays firmly down. Give the band a little pull whenever you want. Just ease that leg up. So my foot is hovering maybe about 2 or 3 centimeters off the floor. Keep this hip down. Breath in and breath out. Super job. Giving the leg any little pull that you want. I can feel the inner bit of my thigh really starting to stretch. It should not be painful. Yes, you should feel tension, but not pain. Over we go, across the body, changing hands, and here. We take the leg over the body. So be careful that now the other shoulder is not raising off the floor. You can, in effect, you can actually bend this knee if you want. So when you bend it, I can just feel it kick in a little bit more into the glutes. So straighten or bend again, as low to the floor, but don't let your foot touch the floor. Good, up we come, and we're changing to the other side. Let's repeat all that on this side. So the leg we just stretched out the way, lengthen onto the mat. So for me, my left is so much more tight, it really is. So straight up, toe pointing over the head. Start to walk your hands up, breaths in, breaths out. Taking a deep breath in, breath out, let's guide the leg in a little bit closer, and hold here, legs super straight. Pointing the toe inwards, so feel the whole shift change, the back of the leg. Keep pulling in. And take the leg outwards, toe pointing away. Keep that leg nice and tightly pulled in. And then start to lower down slowly to the floor, keeping complete control. So much tighter for me on this side, much more challenging to get it down close to the floor. We're not letting the foot touch the floor, give the leg a little pull in. Keep the opposite shoulder and hip down. Breaths in, breaths out. Little pull whenever you want to. It's quite intense on the inner part of the thigh. Up and over we go. Watch the other shoulder now. You don't want to roll with that leg. You can bend if you wish. Get more glute there. Back up through centre, take the band away, legs onto the floor, give them a little shake out. Could stay here, should we stay here? Whew, too much to do. Let's get up. And it's lunchtime, stomach's rumbling. All right guys, hope you enjoyed that leg and glute stretch. See you again, and don't forget, you can click save anytime. Take care, bye-bye.